Hello and welcome to the English YouTuber. Today we'll be discussing Macbeth Act 5, Scene 8. So, this is the scene where Macbeth dies. So, before we go into the scene, let's look at the gist of what happens. So, this scene takes place in another part of the field, and Macbeth and Macduff come face to face. Macbeth says all the attempts to kill him are futile because of a prophecy that no man that is born out of a woman can kill him. However, Macduff says that he was untimely ripped from the womb of his mother, so he did not come out naturally during birth. That is when Macbeth realizes that he has been tricked by the witches and his end is near. However, he refuses to surrender and he says that I am ready to fight you in spite of the fact that Burnham Wood has come to Dunsinane and also that I am fighting a man who is not born out of a woman. And I will fight to the end. He says, come, let's fight. And whoever first cries stop, enough will be proclaimed the coward. Unfortunately, Macduff kills Macbeth and it is his end. So this is the gist of the scene. Let's go towards the line by line explanation. Macbeth says, why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? So here Macbeth is referring to other Romans like Brutus and Cato who committed suicide by killing themselves in the face of defeat. So he's saying that why should I act like some ancient Roman fool and commit suicide by stabbing myself? Because in the past it was proper for Roman officers to commit suicide rather than surrender themselves. So he is saying, whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them. So he's saying that as long as I see my enemies alive, I would rather see my sword wound them than me be wounded by myself. Enters Macduff. So Macduff says, turn, hellhound, turn. Means turn around, you dog from hell. Turn around. Macbeth says, of all men, else I have avoided thee. So you are the only man that I have avoided. But get thee back, but go away now. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already. So my soul is already stained or it is heavy of murdering your entire family. So he's saying that my soul is already stained by the blood of your murdered family. So go away. I don't want to kill you. So here Macbeth is partly feeling guilty because he killed entire family of Macduff, but he still believes that he is invincible and that he's the one who will be killing Macduff. So he says, go away. I don't want to kill you now. I have had enough of guilt of killing your entire family. I have enough blood on my soul now. So I've written the explanation here just in case you want to go through it again. Then Macduff says, I have no words. My voice is in my sword. So he says, I have nothing to say to you. My sword will do the talking. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out. So you are so evil for words to even describe you. You are a bloodier villain than words can ever explain. Then they start fighting. Then Macbeth says, thou losest labor, means you are wasting your effort. As easy mayst thou the intrenchant air, with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed. So he's saying that you are wasting your time trying to wound me. You might as well try to stab the air with your sword rather than trying to make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest means let your sword go and harm someone who can be harmed. So go fight someone who can be harmed because he's saying that you can't harm me. Then he tells Macduff, I bear a charmed life, so I am leading a charmed life which must not yield to one of woman born. Means I lead a charmed life where I can't be defeated by anyone born from a woman. So don't waste your time trying to kill me. And now Macbeth is oblivious to what Macduff has to say. What does he say? Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. So he's saying now it's time for you to despair that charm of yours, to hate or lose hope from that charm, and let the evil spirit you serve may have told you that I was not born naturally out of my mother's womb, but I was cut out of it beforehand, before she could bear me naturally. Macbeth says, accursed be that tongue that tells me so. I curse your tongue for telling me this, for it hath covered my better part of man. So my courage has deserted me. You have frightened away my courage. And be these juggling fiends no more believed. And he says that I am not going to believe these evil witches again that palter with us in a double sense. So they have deceitfully dealt with me and tricked me with their double meanings of equivocating what they have said. That keeps the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee. So he's saying that what have these witches done? They have dealt with me deceitfully and tricked me into believing that I was invincible and that nobody could kill me. They have raised my hope and then destroyed it. He's saying, I won't fight you. So now Macbeth feels helplessly abandoned by fate and he says, now I don't want to fight with you. Macduff says, then yield the coward, then surrender you coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. So you surrender and then live on as an amusement that we mock and stare at. We'll have thee as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole and under it, here may you see the tyrant. So, okay then, you live as an amusement for us. And we will have you just as we do for rare beast. We will put a picture of you on a sign and we will write the above words saying, come see the tyrant. So Macduff is mocking him. Then Macbeth says, I will not yield, I will not surrender. To kiss the ground before your Malcolm's feet and to be baited with the rabble's curse. So he's saying that I am not going to surrender and kiss the ground that Malcolm is going to walk upon or be taunted by the common people. I don't want to be taunted or tormented by the common people. Though Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. So he's saying that even though Burnham would really did come to Dunsinane and I am fighting a man or opposed by a man who is not born out of a woman, yet I will try and fight to the end. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield. So I'll put up my shield and I will fight you. Lay on Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough. So he's challenging Macduff and saying, come on, let's go at it, Macduff. And let coward be the first man who cries, stop, enough. And they start fighting and the alarms are ringing. And they continue to fight, and finally Macbeth has been slain. And Macduff enters with Macbeth's head as proof that he has been slain. So this is the end of the scene. So Macbeth feared public humiliation and mockery and did not want to surrender. So he preferred to face death in the final battle, and he wanted to have an honorable battle. So his pride also fueled his refusal to yield to his enemies, especially Macduff, a man who he has wronged so much. So therefore his pride, his honor, and in order to avoid humiliation, he did not surrender and he decided to fight till the end. And that is the end of this scene. Thank you so much for watching this video. And the next is going to be the last scene of Macbeth. So I'm really proud of the way you are putting in your utmost effort to study. God bless. Remember that I'm praying for each one of you.